Hello everybody, my name is Anubis, and welcome back to Factorio, and welcome back for me too, because it's been a couple days since I played this. So, last time, when we left off, when I got done playing, the last time I played, I think I kind of I think I might have figured out what's wrong with the trains, finally. So, we're gonna go check that out. Also, hopefully there's volume in the video, because I can't get the volume to work on my end for some reason. Uh, Hopefully it's not a problem on the upload, but I'm gonna run back to the base and check out the train stations here and maybe get a car so that I can get around a little easier today. So hold please while I get kind of set up here. Well, good news. I actually have everything that I need for a car, and I didn't realize, but I actually have a car already. So now we can get back there in no time. Okay, so this is so weird without any sound at all. Again, hopefully it's fine on the video. From what I can tell, it looks like it is, so we'll see. But either way, regardless of all that, so last time when I looked at this, what I realized was, oh, maybe the problem is that they are like trying to come in on the wrong side, right? So this iron drop off here, right? The train's coming in this way, then it comes up on this loop, and then it comes back out, goes this way, goes up here, and then it should be able to get onto this track, get back. And then we just have to make sure it comes in that same way. Now this one, I think this might have been the issue here. But I guess it's really more a matter of making sure that they go in and out of their stops the right way. So for the copper train, the copper drop-off, it cannot reach. And what I imagine the reason for that is there's a light there or somewhere on this track. Because the other thing that I was thinking too is I need to really look at what section of track is what color. Because I think what might be happening too is that like this section of track is also lumped in with, say, this part here. So then it has this effect where if something's sitting here, now this main factory one can't run. So we're gonna take a peek at all of this. First things first, though, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go along the track and I'm gonna remove all of the lights, which I think I had mostly done, just because I was so frustrated with the lights. But this time I'm going to do it with like more of a purpose, which is get them all off and then I can reset, recalibrate, and try to get something good for the future. So I didn't have any lights here, and I don't know what I had at the oil plant, because I haven't really been over here for a little while. But I'm not seeing any lights other than it looks like just this one here. So pop this off. Looks like that's the only one here. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to the cross over here, and then go up to the iron plant and check the track all the way along there. Okay, I did not have one here, so this is uncontrolled, and it looks like I don't have one at the back end here. So it looks like I did clear all of it out, or at least most of it. Let's go check the copper plant, and then we'll go back and figure out a plan once I have a little more info on what we have. See, we have this. Oh, we have two lights here. Yeah, okay, let's take these out. I don't know if anything is right with the lights. I don't know if, like, any of them work. So I'm just going to remove all of them and start all over and, again, try to get something that genuinely works this time. Get rid of that light. And I think that should be all of our lights, but I'll go back along the rail and make sure. See if I spot any that I missed. Yep, looks like we've got some here, which I figured we would. Okay, get rid of those, and I'm guessing we have one over here as well. And, oh, and I have one at the end of this. Okay. So I also wanted to put, obviously, another train here, but we got to get it just working at all first. So, this looks like it will work. I'm gonna do, this is something that a comment said, and I think is a great idea. They said do your lights and then put it on manual, drive right up to the light, and then hit it back onto automatic and see if it keeps going. Then you know that light is fine. But for basic stuff, right? So this track is self-contained. So this one should be simple. Now, I believe I'll need a rail signal here and one here as well. So now this section, this purple bit here, this is just for this train. And I'm also going to put a light here, like I had it before. That way, if we want to add a second train to this, we can. So now we have a gold part here, and then we have a purple part, or pink part, and then we have blue. So once it gets onto this blue, now it's good to go, really. So actually, let's take this, let's put it on manual, and let's try this. So bring it out to the first light, right here. Everything's green, which is a good sign. And then we put it on manual. Okay. Okay, now that light's red, but we can still have a train go in. And now I think somebody said something about in order for trains to travel both ways on a track, and I don't know if they mean just like if I have two locomotives, like one goes one way, one goes back that same way, or if they mean like if I just have one locomotive but I want it to like loop around or push it back on the same track or something, like going backwards, that I would need I would need traffic lights on either end of the rail to indicate that the train can go either direction on that rail. So I did not realize that, and that was a nice piece of advice from the comments. So here, in case we want to put another one in, and then just one up by this station here, and that should do it. Now, I don't know if the color like plays a big part, right? Because I have purple and blue here, so I don't know if how do I put it? I don't know if this purple and this blue is like also tied in terms of whether the signal will let the train go or not with the purple and blue down here. So for example, say I have this train down here, but I have another train sitting at the light waiting to go into the purple section. If this train is in the purple section currently down here, I'm curious if that will stop this train up here, which is the same color section, but is a separate section. So I don't know how much like the color actually matters, or if it's more about where it's broken up. So if you could give me an idea of that in the comments, that would be great, actually. Oh, right, and I came up on the train, so I don't have a car. Except, I do have a car because I carry one in my pocket at all times, apparently. Apparently that's what I do now, just carry my vehicle around. Okay, back to main base, and then we're going to work on the other, the two rails that are together. And that should be that'll probably be the more complicated project, so. But it was nice to do this one as like a warm-up, kind of like, okay, I think I understand what I'm doing, now let's go do the harder one. So, that oil train's going, which is good to see. I got a bunch of lights, so we're gonna slap down one. So this train, when it comes in this way. So we're gonna slap down a light here, and I guess I don't actually need one on this end. It maybe is better if I don't have one there. Let me put this one down first, and then see. And yeah, now it just comes to the stop. I probably don't even need this light here, but all right. It's not hurting anything. So now this is all purple. I think if I put one here. Okay, so this is, yeah, so this is my question, right? So if I have a train here, and let's say I got this light over here, but this part's still blue. So if this train is like sitting here, is that going to prevent trains from going down here? Or vice versa? Like if this train's sitting here, is that going to stop this? It didn't look like it. It seemed to just come right in, so I'm guessing this is okay. Again, I don't think I need that light there. And then for this one, now this is where it seems to break down. So we have yellow here, and that's now going to read all of this blue. But I need one here. Okay. Now that's stopping. Oh, okay. So this one is going to stop this train from going in, or going up here. Why is that? Because nothing's actually on a purple line. Unless these are just separate, but I don't know why they wouldn't be a different color. What if I go here? No. Well, maybe. Like that? I'm starting to feel like this is what I do every time, so let's do this. Um let's put lights on all of like the corners, the right side corners. And now I'm gonna go try to drive this train and put it on automatic and see if it'll run. Actually, where are we at in terms of dropping off? Needs to get to less than 100. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Okay. We're gonna pop this on manual then. And then get up to, I guess like here, and then we'll just see what it does. So auto. It sits. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, that does nothing. Cool. So, it looks like it's being stopped by this though, which is interesting. So if I put this like here, now that can go, right? Really? It's got all green lights. All right. Okay, let's put it back on manual. Let's bring it past this light. What if I remove this one? I just make it this light here. And then we have this one controlling. Or maybe put this one down here. I don't know. Let's see what this does, though. Okay, yeah, I still can't reach here. So, why is that? If we bust out our lights... Whoa. Color change real quick. So this... We need to get on the yellow one. But then we also need to be able to get back on the pink one. Oh, you know what? Maybe the issue is that this... So this is pink part here. So I wonder if maybe just having this train here means that this train can't go there because it thinks that itself is in the way. Maybe? But if I take this out... That doesn't seem to do anything. If I take this one out... And then put you back on auto. Still can't make it. So it's this light. No? Not that light. Okay. Let's pull up a bit. It must be one up here then. Okay, so let's remove this one. I think this is like the least likely. Well, these are all green though. Can it go from here? No. Okay. If I take this one off. Put this on manual. Actually, if I go in here, what happens? Okay, all of this goes red, which I'm assuming means nothing can go anywhere. So I wonder if maybe the right way to fix it is actually just to like set up a way for everything to wait. Like here and I don't know, like here or something. Just to have it all kind of sectioned off so that things can just sit in a spot on this track and wait for, you know, stuff to pass. Maybe one up here. Let's see how that does. Auto. Nope, doesn't do a damn thing. Okay. That's to be expected. I'm gonna take these off. And I'm just gonna put this one on. And I also gotta take these off as well. Wait. Is this reading this section? Or do I need it maybe like on this side? Would that be the thing? I don't know. Let's hop in this. And let's actually get rid of this light. And I'm wondering if part of the issue is when we get to the other end. And this is what I was saying yesterday, what I thought was maybe my, like, oh, I figured it out. Maybe on this end, it's trying to make the train go in the wrong way. So I have to maybe somehow just figure out how to get it to go in the right way. Which I'm assuming would basically just mean put a light in at the right spot. Now we're taken out. Can I auto from here? Oh, stop. Nope, go back. Because I want to auto to the... Okay, no. I just wanted to go to this, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop here. So I'll just stop it here. Okay, lights. So what I'm thinking is, like, just have one here. And I think that might be all I need. And now if we put it on auto, yeah, it's still, okay, so this still can't get back to the main factory. Question, though, is why? Because there's nothing in the way. I don't see anything that should stop it. It's just inaccessible from current position. Which, if I remove this doesn't do anything if I remove it, right? Oh, okay, now it goes. Interesting. Maybe if I do a light, if I do this one here, but then also have one up here, that way, again, it doesn't think that it's blocking itself. Why is that not making a different section? Shouldn't this be a different section and then this be a different section? Or do I need one on the other side, maybe? If I do here. No, that still doesn't make it a separate thing, though. That does. I mean, that'll work, I think. As long as it can sit here and then see ahead of it, like, oh, it's a different path that is unobstructed. As long as it can, like, get to this point, then it should be able to go again. Although, now this is blue and that's blue. So again, if the color is what really matters, then it might not run anyway. That is going to take forever to empty, so I'm just going to run back and grab it and try to run it again. Let's get in. And let's put you on manual. Move forward just a little bit. And now go back to automatic. Okay, and you can't immediately... It's a no-go. So, if I take off... Don't you have a light here? Hold on. Back it on up. Is there a light here? No. Alright, maybe that's what I need then. If I do a light here, and I do a light like here, again, let it see a different section. Maybe now it can get up to there, and then manual just a tiny bit, and then hit automatic. Nope. Wow. Well, oh, maybe that's just because it's trying to go here. I need it to go to the crude oil plant, not the main factory. Go to manual. Get all the way like past that light. Now go auto. Really? Okay. So it can't go. It's not gonna go. Remove this. Or maybe it just needs a signal up here. That might be it, actually. Like that. No. And maybe one here. Well, that light's green, so I don't know why you're saying no path here now. Manual. Move you forward. Throw you on automatic. Okay, back to manual. Yeah, as soon as I put it on automatic, just shuts down. Remove that. Nope, still not going. Well, I probably need one up here, so we can try that. But I'm not really sure. I don't think this is the fix. But it might be a step in the right direction. Yeah, okay, so this is still red. I think this has to go, if I had to guess. Okay, and still no path, so let's put this down here. Okay, let me take it on manual and loop it all the way back around and come back here, try again. Whoa, whoa, wait. Why is this red? Hold on. This is what I need to figure out. So, I'm sitting here, and this is red. Why? Because there aren't other trains on this line other than this one. So maybe, oh, maybe the problem is, like, in order for this one to run, I need to have this sectioned off as well. Like, they don't work unless they both work. Maybe like this. And then, like, one up here. There. How do I get it to, make, like, a yellow section? Is it just the, like, number of sections? Yeah, so how... Huh, so how could I make that happen then? Maybe if I sectioned off, like, this, say here, and then also like this here, but on this side? This is kind of what I tried before, though. And it really isn't, like, different from just having the two, because it's the same yellow, yellow, you got your blue here, and then purple, and then blue. So it's the same thing. Like, it's the same problem. Like, if I put a light up in front of this train, I imagine it would probably turn this purple and we'd be nowhere. Well, I gotta move this. Let me try this. Oh, maybe this is what we need. Yep, and now it's purple. So clearly, I'm assuming. I mean, I wouldn't think that it would matter. That. Hold on, I gotta put these down. Yeah, I wouldn't think that it would matter that, like, this section of track right here and this one here are the same color. Therefore, if one is on this one, which is totally separate, can't run. I kind of thought... I feel like the game should be smarter than that, but maybe I'm just really missing something still. But I'm just going to keep working on this, and if I have any kind of progress, I'll let you know. I want to do it on this side. Why can I not do it on this side? I don't understand how, like, why it sometimes arbitrarily or seemingly arbitrarily just decides I can't put shit here now. I'm just not allowed to all of a sudden. I don't understand why that, like, what's causing that, because I could have swore. I mean, I could put shit on both sides of all of the other ones. Not this one, not that one though. So I don't know why. Because they're not even, like, doing the same thing. What if I remove these? Maybe that'll help. That I can actually leave, I think. Yeah, I still can't put stuff on this side. I can put stuff on this side, but then once I get to here, I'm not allowed to. I don't know why. Maybe because of the direction the train's going currently? I don't know, that's the only other thing I can really think of. Other than the other light that's further up, but I don't know why that would be affecting it. I don't know. I'll come back if I figure anything out, I suppose. Otherwise, I'm just going to work on it for a bit, and if I'm still stumped, I'm just going to come back and call it a day. So it seems like they're basically fine once they're past the cross, once they're past this junction here. So what I'm thinking is maybe just get rid of that, like find a way. Really, what I could do is if I reversed where the drop-offs are, that would fix it. But what I could maybe do is take the iron drop-off and just like put it, maybe I could put it out here and move the wall back and then just bring the iron in from up here, you know, just like straight in this way or whatever, have it drop onto this belt, you know. Maybe that's the way to go. And I don't know if I really want to get into that right now because I don't have a ton of time left, but we could, at the very least, we could bring the wall out. Maybe let's do that. And then tomorrow when we come back, um, we'll get rid of this part of the track up to here, and then, well, probably up to like here, and then have it like come in this way or something, and then go back out. And just have it be its own self-contained loop. I think the problem is, like, this copper thing, like, this should work fine. I'm sure I can get this to work. Like, this makes sense. This cross, this, like, plus here, I can't get to work. So maybe the best thing to do, instead of messing with this, is to say, all right, you know, let's just, you know, unravel it basically and let it just be basically a straight line. Or just, again, like its own self-contained loop. So let's see, what do I have for walls? Well, I actually have a bunch of walls. And I'll take this train back and then we'll just move that wall out a bit. Why do I have solid fuel in here? Oh, I can't reach it. I don't know why like random ones are getting solid fuel. Oh, it's probably when I'm like pulling it through and then stopping. That's probably what's happening. Okay, so this train, back it on up a little bit. I think we're gonna have it like just come in from here. So let's see. I have grenades. I actually have cliff explosives. So let's do this real fast. Get rid of some of this. I really hope that there's sound when the video, like when I go to edit, because it is so weird, Factorio with no sound. Just total silence while I'm doing this. Very odd. Alrighty. Few more clips down here. And then, so what I'm gonna do, before I start taking track out, let's actually put in where it's gonna go once that track is out. So it's gonna come this way. Like so. And then, actually, yeah, it can just come up like that. That's perfect. Go like that. And then, I probably need it pretty long. But then I think, like, once it gets to here, it can just kind of come back. There we go. Okay. Cool, and there's our loop. So, and then we can, well, let's bring this train into it first. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Back. We're going this way. There you go. Make sure it's plenty long enough. Oh yeah, that's plenty long enough. We could even add more cars if we wanted to at some point. Yeah, we could probably do at least one or maybe two more. So, you know, a little bit of room for improvement, which is nice. And then, yeah, and then we're just going to get rid of this, disconnect all of this, and that train is now up here, and that's going to be its new home. And so when we come back tomorrow, what we're going to do is, well, I'll get rid of the rest of this now, but we're going to, like, move all of this so that it's shifted up here. Take all this stuff. We're really, all we're doing is taking this stop and putting it here. Like, that's all we're doing. So, I'm going to strip all this out and then move it up tomorrow. So, but you get the idea. You kind of see, like, what I'm going for here. And now I can take these lights out. Like, we don't need this at all. There's going to be one train on all of these tracks. So we really don't need lights, like, at all. And I think that's just going to be, for me, the way to go. Like, I know that that's not, you know, maybe your ideal like Factorio game to not have like super complicated trains, but I I just don't get it, and it's not seeming to click. I don't seem to like get the lights, and it's not it's not it has not been particularly fun trying to like figure it out and just getting frustrated with it and not really seeming to make any progress in like the right direction. So I think the best thing to do like for this series and for my own like sanity is to just have everything as separate loops and not even bother with lights. Again, I'm sure it's not like the optimal ideal way to do it, but since when was this an optimized ideal way to do it kind of playthrough? So, in any case, it is still fun. I'm still enjoying the game. It's seeming to like kind of slow down, but I think that's just because we gotta rework some shit. I think some of the stuff that I put together was real sloppy and messy, so we gotta fix it up. And we will. And we'll get it all to like a good point again here. But it might take a little bit, might take a couple more episodes or whatever, but we'll get there. So, in any case, that's going to do it for today. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. It helps me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm deal. And if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. I always check comments. And you know how it goes. Say tips, anything like that. If you want to see me play whatever games in the future, leave all that down there. Again, I go through all of it, so if you leave it there, I'll see it. And other than that, if you want to be notified when I upload in the future, either videos of Factorio or once we finish Factorio, something else, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I upload. And yeah, with all that said, thank you guys again very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.